Hi, welcome to Life is a Treasure podcast. I'm your hostess, Michelle Durand, and you're listening to episode 12. This is a bonus mini episode called Tea Time Treasures. I will be creating these at the new moon and the full moon of each month. They will be short, approximately 10-minute bonus episodes where I'll be sharing an oracle or tarot card as the focus for the episode. And I'll also be sharing some of my favorite teas and other ideas or items that I'm treasuring also. I hope that these mini episodes will inspire you in some ways. And I'd love to hear from you and what you'd like for me to share that will help you to create a life that you can treasure daily. So today I'm sipping on an iced cold matcha green tea latte to celebrate Mardi Gras. And I invite you to join me. Pause right now and go fix yourself a cup of tea or coffee and get comfy, and let's get started, shall we? So I'd like to start with an oracle card from one of my decks called Moonology by Yasmin Bolin, and this card is the new moon in Pisces, which will be on February 23rd, 2020. This card says, meditate and contemplate. I'll read to you the insights from the accompanying guidebook. It says, the card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhat between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all of that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last-ditch chance to make your dreams come true. So use your feelings to guide your way because logic will not work right now. Face your fears. They may be holding you back. This situation is being healed. It's time to surrender to the divine. Pisces is the sign of reveries and mysteries or depths of emotion, idealism and hopeless romantics. It is the sign of water and the unconscious. Its energy is deep like watery depths. The new moon in Pisces indicates a time to listen to your feelings and to allow your emotions free rein. So a new moon represents planning and seeding our intentions. It's a great time to attract our heartfelt longings by focusing on manifestation, which is simply creating our dreams and our goals into reality. As the card states, meditation, which is to focus our mind on what we want, and contemplate, which is to think profoundly for a long time, is key at this time. Meditation looks different for everyone, so do what feels right, relaxing, and inspiring to you. I like to visualize when I meditate. I focus on what I want to create in my future, how I want my life to look in a year or so, and who I want in my life. We can plant these seeds into our hearts from our minds and then take action to start creating a new reality, creating the life we treasure. Since Valentine's Day passed, I thought this would be a great time to offer some inspiration to those who may be going through difficult times or waiting for a special someone to share life with. First of all, you are completely whole by yourself. You don't need anyone to complete you. You may feel broken, but you are not broken. Your heart may be, and the good news is that it can heal. I'd like to share some words and thoughts that I journaled a few years back. After 15 years of marriage and 2 children now in their teen years, I find myself going through a devastating divorce. This was not how it was supposed to end up. We were supposed to live happily ever after and enjoy watching our children and our future grandchildren grow up together. Instead, I feel like we are all torn apart. Physically, emotionally, and spiritually. We are all hurting and trying to deal in our own way. It's the most difficult and heartbreaking time in all of our lives. Yet we each need to learn how to cope and move on. As a parent, I'm trying to mend my heart and my children's hearts. Yet I shortly realized that I can only take care of my own heart and set an example for my children. And I'm not doing that great. They are learning how to deal with their new reality the best way that they can. I wish I could take away all of the pain, but I can't. I feel hopeless and even helpless so many times. Yet I must stay strong and have faith that this season shall too pass. We will all grow older, gain more wisdom and understanding, and learn from these challenging lessons that life is not always great and easy. It throws us unexpected curveballs, and sometimes we even get knocked down. But what truly matters is that we get back up. We grow stronger and wiser. We know that there will be more challenges ahead, but we will be able to handle them better. We learn how to forgive and love again. So one of the most difficult lessons for me was how to forgive myself for the guilt and the pain that I had caused in my children's lives. And it took many years, and I still struggle with this often. Yet I had to learn how to forgive myself in order to love myself again, before I could love anyone else to the best of my ability, or receive love from anyone else for that matter. And this wasn't my first lesson in self-forgiveness, as I had also practiced this after my abortion experience. If you also struggle with this in your life, I have an episode coming up next week focusing on this topic of self-forgiveness. Subscribe to get notified when it's released. So as we enter this next decade, which started in 2020, it's time for a new year and a new you at this new moon. You can start contemplating what changes you want to make, meditating on what you would like in your future, and learning how to forgive yourself and others. Forgiveness is the key that sets us free. I hope that this episode has inspired you in some way. I'd love to hear from you. Please reach out to me on my website, lifeisatreasure.com, and you'll find all of the episodes and my social media links there. And you could also find more information regarding abortion healing at my website, tears2treasures.com, as well as I have a Facebook group, Life is a Treasure Podcast. Please come say hi and introduce yourself to me and share this episode with your friends or family. Until next time, peace, love, and joy.